Disclaimer, this video is not to bash anyone or anything. Things just went left between us and haven't talked since. And no, I'm not using his real name. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. None more, none less. Enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all of that. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey. Put your post notifications on to get notified every time that I post, and then you can join the fam, like, period. So this is a story time on how my guy's best friend cut me off for no reason. So let's just get into the story. Okay, so me and Dre, we both met in science class and English class, but science class is where we like officially met. Um, our science teacher was like, okay guys, pair up with the person next to you. Dre was next to me, so we paired up to be partners. I felt like me and him clicked instantly because we both didn't know what this project in science was. So we was like, do you know what to do? Do you know what to do? And we just laughed about it and we just tried to figure it out on our own and stuff like that. And it was just, it was cool. Then like every day we started talking to each other a little bit more each day, and then when we was both getting to know each other, we became more closer, like telling each other like where we're getting to know each other, talking about relationships, and we was like telling each other personal things about each other. Like he knew me from the back of his hand, I knew him from the back of my hand. So that we started becoming closer. Like it wasn't we started becoming close, like I can consider him as like my best friend, both knew that we were like best friends without even telling each other that we were best friends. Like if someone asked me who he was to me, I would say that's my best friend, and he would say the same thing for me. So it wasn't like a one part relationship or anything. During this time in science class, we were like I said, we gotten to know each other, so we exchanged numbers and we exchanged social medias and everything like that. And we will talk like mostly kind of every day, if not like other once in a while type of thing. And we'll mostly talk each other, and we'll mostly talk to each other at school and stuff like that. So we've been best friends for like 3 years. So during this time, we was like, I was getting into a relationship during the summer of like sophomore year going into junior year. So that's when I got into a relationship. It was like new, so it was a new one. So I told Dre and I was like, hey, I got into a new relationship, blah blah blah. And then he seemed happy for me, but when he figured out who it was, he was kind of like, okay, like he still let me do it on, like he still was happy for me. He was just like, okay, like that's cool. But I don't know if him and the person I was dating at the time, he was like cool with each other. I don't know. I can't really say that, but like from what I seen, they didn't really seem like all that close with each other. So I don't know. Everything was smooth. Like we would still like talk to each other, still texting, all that stuff. And our relationship was like really close. Like we both would make fun of each other. We'll both roast each other. Like we didn't really have like we didn't really have an argument or anything like that. Like even if we did have an argument, we'll forget about it like the next day. Like we'll just be like, okay, it's cool, whatever. Next day comes around and we're good again. Like it was just our relationship like that. When me and my ex got in a break, it wasn't a breakup, it was just a break. So when we got into that, I told Dre and I said, hey, me and so and so got in a break or whatever. And I was kind of, I was kind of upset about it, but I wasn't like upset, but I was just kind of like, okay. It was like kind of like an okay thing. And then Dre was like, don't go back with him, just drop it and all that stuff. At the time, I was like really confused, like, why should I drop him? Like, it wasn't like a breakup. He, I don't really think he knew it was a break. He just kind of think of it as a breakup. Um, at the time, I understand now, and I don't think I would be in a break no more. But like at the time, I was kind of confused. Like, why does he want me to drop him? Like, he didn't really give me a valid reason. So I was just like, no, like why? Like it's just a break. We still talked and everything. So it was like, why should I do that? Um, yeah. So at that time, cause like me and his break was like a couple of days, literally. So it wasn't like a long month break or anything. So Dre was just like not for it. He was like, don't do it, don't go back, blah blah blah. So I was just like, I don't know, because I'm the type of person like I don't know what I'm gonna do until it actually happens. So like I'm like I don't know. I don't know. If it was a long break, then yeah, probably not. But like if it was just a couple of days. So a couple of days came around, and me me and my ex at the time got off the break and stuff. So I told him, I said we back together, and then he was like, I told you not to go back to him, you're fake, all that extra stuff. I'm like, hold on.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
I'm like, what? And keep in mind, like every time he was in a relationship and he went back to a certain person multiple times, and I told him don't go back, he don't listen to me and he goes back. But I'm gonna still be that friend and support him and be like, it's cool. Like I'm gonna still support you and still, um, I'm gonna still like be friends with you. I'm not gonna like not be friends with you because you didn't listen to me. Like no, I'm not that type of person. But with him, he was not folding. He was like, no, I told you not to go back with him. Now you're going to look stupid and all that other stuff. And I'm just like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Um, I'm like, what? He did not give me a valid reason on why he like said no. Like, I'm the type of person that I need to know why you want me to just drop this person before like I do it. And like, I mean, at the time I really didn't understand it, but now I do, and I did look stupid, so it was fine. But yeah, I was just like, what are you doing? And I was thinking like it was one of those arguments that we always had. Like, we argue, next day we back together. I was like, he's just in his little moment, like it'll be fine. When school got back, like on a Monday, I'm just like, this dude not talking to me. I was saying hi to him and everything, be like, hey, best friend, chilling. And he didn't say nothing to me. He ignored me the whole time. I was like, I think the fuck not. What? I was so confused. Like, why are you ignoring me? And then he would make slick comments like, how are you and your um boyfriend or something, and was like, we're fine. And I'm like, it was just a whole mess. Like, I was just thinking like, this dude is serious. This dude is serious. I'm like, bro, we could just move past it. Like, it's not a big deal. He was like, like, he just was not folding. And after that, he blocked me on Snapchat. He blocked. I don't know about numbers, but like, we didn't talk at all on phone no more and everything. And then like, we just wasn't friends. Like, the last time I talked to him was like the last day of school of last year. Like, that was it. And then it was just like a hi and bye thing. After that, I didn't talk to him for like 2 years. Like, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's in a relationship. I don't know nothing. Like, I haven't talked to this dude in 2 years and for so long, and I'm just like, but some people come in your lives for a season. Some people come in your life for a lifetime. So you lose friends, you gain friends. I mean, I was hurt at the moment because like, he was my first friend I made, and he was like my first ever guy best friend too. So like, we was just, and our relationship was like great. Once again, like, if you seen him, you see me. If you see me, you see me. If you seen him, you see me, but if you see me, you see him, type shit. So it was like that. Everybody knew that was my best friend. Everybody knew I was his best friend. Like, it was just like, you know, if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. But I ain't saying no names, and that's on period. But if you did know me, like, freshman year, sophomore year, like 3 years ago, you know who I'm talking about. But if you don't, then I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, so that's the end of this story time. It was kind of short. I mean, now I kind of know the reason, because, like, yeah, it was kind of dumb. And I understand what breaks me now, so yeah. So I understand his point of view. But at the time, I was just confused because I was all in my head, and I was just like, he's tripping, that's whatever, blah, blah, blah. Psych. But yeah, so if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and everything. Subscribe if you haven't, if you want more content like this and all that. Like, but that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoy story times like this, I have a bunch of other story times. But if you want some, comment down below what you would like to see and all that. And that's it. Bye.